and then we had Mass, and then we exposed the Blessed Sacrament, so that one of my brother preached. We always had a bunch of priests that kind of celebrate. And one of them would take the Blessed Sacrament around as we bless people, the presence of our Lord, you know. And so that I've been leading the rosary wherever they ask for it in these houses, you know, and they invite a big bunch of people, and we bless them and so on. So the next Sunday, one of our people belonged or was assisting his Mass, and she told me, I got something to share with you. This Father Ryan, I think his name was, Irish name anyway. He talked all about that meeting at that house that the previous Sunday. And he said he never heard the rosary prayed like that in his life. I know, gave the ICM a big commercial in his Sunday sermon. Well, I was glad to hear that.
Special class.
Yeah. He had a very interesting background. Strange. He became a priest, and then he came out, and then he was able to come back again. Thank God. And so on. And this priest I was telling you about.
Yeah.
So he's a PP in Joliet. Got a big parish there. Well, you were at our birthday last year.
No, that was what, 2 years ago? 3 years ago we were there?
October?
I think we came on your 90th. 90th or 92nd. This will be your 94th, right?
So it was the year before you were there.
Yeah, it was it wasn't last year.
Oh, I see. Well, anyway, last year we had a surprise. We had about 4 or 5 priests there, and one of them came with his wife from the Joliet Diocese.
It'd be a surprise.
And he had one interesting background. He was from La Crosse in Wisconsin, and he reared as a Lutheran, and he became a Lutheran minister, and so eventually was received into the church, and both he and his wife, and I think they have 2 children. So anyway, he felt this is his vocation, you know, be a preacher. So the Bishop of Joliet took him under wing. Guess he sent him to the seminary to shine up his theology, I suppose, or whatever they do with those guys. Anyway, so he's a parish priest in Joliet Diocese. I guess it's supposed to be one of the biggest parishes there. So here he is.
We had a married priest here at St. Hubert's, right?
He's over at Waconia now. He's a pastor.
Anglican, no, Episcopalian, something. So he too was.
Oh yeah, Episcopalians are common, yeah.
He was married and then joined us, and then.
Lots of, with all the shenanigans going on in the Church of England, there's so many priests turning to Rome.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear? I read in the Superior Catholic paper, the Catholic Herald. I think it was last year. It was an article where 800,000 Church of England people, faithful, from, it must have been from not only the U.S., a number of countries, and applied to Rome, wanted to reconcile with Peter.
Yeah, I heard
And
the
now-
Pope went over there, or
Yeah.
allows that, yeah.
Yeah, I probably read about it. So that, to take care of this huge number, the church put out even a separate kind of canon law for them, in which they allowed the bishops that were coming. It was only not only the faithful, it was priests and bishops, permission to ordain their priests, and gave them a big, a welcome.
Do they baptize then? Do they get baptized or?
Yeah, oh, well, they're mostly, the Church of England baptizes properly for but I only baptized converts when I felt, I gave them conditional baptism in case they weren't properly baptized. I baptized you in the name of,
Like when I converted in 1992.
You baptized you?
No, I did
You
not.
did not
have to be,
baptize.
because I was baptized at
Yeah.
age 6 weeks in the
Well, you
Methodist.
probably investigated your
was.
credentials and,
If it's in the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit with
Yeah.
water in your head, then it's valid.
I usually
A lot of times.
baptized sub conditio, in case they wasn't done properly. The intention is important, I think. I baptized, that you're baptized, being baptized into the Church of Christ, founded by Jesus. And they're Peter, followed by Peter. So that's, I don't, that way, the whole thing's settled, even if they were, in case they weren't baptized properly, so on, they're taken care of. Anyway, and of course the ordination wasn't valid, because that was investigated in the 1890s by Leo XIII. He set up a commission to examine the orders of the English Church, and they found it wanting. I think one of the basic reasons was that the bishops weren't ordaining with the authority of Rome. And so they weren't ordaining in the spirit of the established church. So they found that their orders are not valid.
So you do the ordination again, but.
So they had to be ordained again, bishops and priests.
Well,
Hope
if
I'm
they
not
have-
keeping you up. That's an old one of Chet. Somebody yawning. Said, hope I'm not keeping you up.
You're keeping me up.
I can understand you're yawning. My goodness. You're a pistol packing mama.
I should probably go with that.